Didn't see you there. I definitely didn't set that up. Make my wife a little beef. Yes. You know it's grass fed. This is how we do it around here. Competed almost a month ago, I think. Reckon we'll just do a little meet recap. I was really thankful that it was a good experience. Didn't bomb out this time. I did bomb out last meet. It was my last single ply competition. Well, let's just talk about it.
All right, third time recording this. First time I didn't like it. Second time my wife called me, and somehow the audio got cut off. So here we are again, warming up for squats. So I have some B-roll footage that my wife took of squatting, warming up, in the warming. What the freak am I trying to say? Warming up. I was about to say warming up in the squat room. Just warming up in the warm-up room. There we go. Okay. I've got some of that footage, and I have some bench footage, but nothing in the shirt. Just a plate, 2 plates, and that was it. So yeah, here we go. First attempt, 695, and really felt like weightless on my back. But when I was going down, you can see right here, I lose either my upper back position or my lower back, or I just kind of get tilted forward. Excuse me. Not really sure what happened there, but I do think I was trying to rush my calls at the very end. So I was like, let me try to get down there, and I sacrificed position, which is something you should never do, especially in multi-ply powerlifting. So second went to 750. Felt good on the unrack, but when I was in the hole, when I came back up, it was kind of like, daggone, it's a little bit heavier than I wanted it to be. So I didn't want to scratch on my third, and I was like, well, I'm going to put up something decent, because I know I'm capable of 804. That's what I handled in training, but meet day is different, obviously. So 780, and I was like, I probably got this, but let me just see. Crank the straps a little bit. Knee sleeves knee wraps a little tighter, and it just wasn't there. I don't know really what happened. Meet day is a different beast. You can do all the training you want, try to do for all the possibilities, but sometimes it's just not going to happen that day. So here we are on bench. A lot of unlimited guys at this meet. It was really cool to see one guy open up with 1,005 on bench and bombed. He missed it 3 times. So that was cool to see. A lot of times I've noticed that when they throw it back off the chest, that it's a real tendency to come forward and hit the face. So I feel like that's more so in that than rather multiply on like a poly shirt. So one day I'll get into that, and I think that'll be kind of fun to do, some bench only meets limited. So 475 opener, moved okay. 500 on this one. Obviously didn't get it. So when I'm going down and I'm tucking and I'm coming out of the press, I'm catching it per se. I lose my upper back position, and for whatever reason, like I can't tell you why. It's like when I get to that bottom end and I throw it back, I just lose like my upper back, lose like my lat position, all of it. So try to get a 500, and I don't think same thing, but it went forward. So something to work on the off season. A lot of times at the end of a prep cycle, I'm like noticing things I need to work on, and like the week after the meet, I'm like, all right, let's do some really detailed planning for what I need to do. So deadlift opener 530. I lowered it intentionally because my first multiply meet, I didn't know how I was going to feel after deadlifts. I could obviously change it on the day, but I just like, I can pull 530 anytime. So This was 600. 600 is not a new number for me. I've been able to pull it for, at least 2 years now. And the first time I've ever tore my thumb, I've never done that. And I don't care what anyone says, an Ohio deadlift bar is literally a stiff bar. I have the same exact setup at my house, but instead of the Ohio, it's a Texas. And dude, the weights feel 10 times different. Like I felt like I was pulling on a Lico power bar at an IPF meet. Of course that will never happen, but like that's what it felt like. So people say, "Oh, dude, there's no difference." Dude, there is difference. I feel it. So, guys, it was good. It was a good meet. I totaled 1825. It's better than last meet. I bombed out last meet, obviously. And before that, single ply meet totaled 1600. So, it was good. And I hope that I can hit that 2K threshold someday in the future, God willing. So, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.